So I've been gone for almost 2 weeks now, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. But honestly, though, this is gonna sound a little weird, but life has been so full in a way that I didn't expect. And the reason why is because I was actually dreading and supposed to dread the summer. And um, I was bracing myself for Ithaca to be quiet and slow without the people here. And I thought I'd be sitting in my room just counting down the days until school started again or when I could see them. But none of that happened. And it's been actually the opposite lately. So, my class in the church is very small. There's not a lot of people in my grade that are in the church. I think there's about eight people, boys and girls included. And yeah, luckily most of them stayed, and that has low key been everything to me lately. Just having these people around, people who genuinely want to hang out, grow with you, who text first, who show up. And I actually didn't know I needed this until I experienced it, right? So, yeah, and this is going to sound very silly, but I've been hanging out with them almost every day for the past 2 weeks that I was here for. And yeah, it has just been such a great and wonderful time that I've been spending, and I honestly want to get closer to them. Secondly, the car. So having a car in Ithaca, it has changed so many things. It finally feels like I am more independent and I am able to do things on my own. So this includes going to the groceries to get food, snacks, whatever I want, and coming home and then cooking it and then eating what I want to eat. And I've been really improving on my cooking skills. Learning how to right now I'm in my seafood era, so I've been cooking a lot of salmon, shrimp, scallop, lobsters. And yeah, it has been so delicious. I'm looking forward to learning how to cook new things. I also want to get into baking as well. So I'm just looking forward to that. But yeah, the car, it has made me feel so much more independent. Like I wake up when I want to, I drive where I want to, I get to pick up people. It just makes me feel like I am more of an adult and becoming more of an adult. So yes, I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, I just want to quickly say something about my roommate, Josh. So I told you that this living situation that I am in, I am living with Josh this summer. And yeah, I am honestly so thankful and grateful for him. And the reason why is because he is so considerate. He genuinely cares. He respects my space. He respects um, my decisions. And I'm just so grateful that I can have a roommate like that. We haven't argued once yet. We are always just talking. We are always just hanging out. We do what we need to do. And when we have things that we want to do by ourselves, we do that. And we respect each other's decisions. And honestly, it has been nothing but great living with him. And I am just looking forward to so many more memories that I am going to be making with him this summer. So, yeah, that's Josh. But let me talk about the real reason why I'm here and let me talk about what I've been doing and, yeah, my life lately. So, research, right? So, research lab number one, it has been picking up and it's gotten a lot more busy. I'm working directly under the professor and I am also working with a PhD student. But yeah, I started doing more wet lab stuff, and this is going to sound like bragging, but I'm really not. I'm just explaining what I'm doing and researching. But I'm working on antibody expression in breast milk in different periods of lactation. So, more specifically, it's what the antigens, the antibodies bind to at different stages of lactation. So, yeah, this is really cool because this shows how the mother's antibodies can, um, or not the mother's. antibodies, the mother's milk can help protect the baby, right? And you know that antibodies are important, especially in immune responses, right? And the wild part is not much is known about this actually. Breast milk as a whole, not much is known about it. So, yeah, the science of breast milk is very understudied. So, it's so I feel so privileged to be able to learn more about this and hopefully contribute to the greater field of science through this. So yeah, I've been using CRISPR, Cas9, and plasmid recombination stuff that I learned in biochem last semester actually, and it has been so cool because you learn about these concepts in the classes, but you don't actually see how these things work in real time. And just learning about the process and how to do it physically is so cool to me. And yeah, there's nothing like watching the classroom stuff turn into something so real. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in my research lab number one. And for the second lab, I just started actually yesterday, and this one's different. It's about using AI in ultrasonography to improve diagnoses for women's reproductive health. And it's really, really cool work because we can just help the entire process of pregnancy and women's reproductive health. And honestly, though, even though this sounds cool and everything, the main reason why I joined was because of the professor. And I had her freshman year for one of my classes, first semester actually. And she was my anatomy and physiology lab professor this second semester actually. And I just really wanted to be in her lab and just work and help her and contribute to her work because I really, really wanted to grow closer to her. You know, as a student and her being a mentor, I just really wanted to work under her guidance. So yeah, and also a rec letter, but don't tell her that. So yeah, I guess you guys can call me performative. It's fine, I'll take it. But yeah, those are what I've been doing in my research labs and things like that. So I want to talk about a very special day, and it was last Friday, June 12th, and yes, it was my birthday. And the church people threw me a surprise birthday party, which I did not see coming at all. But we ended up going out to eat. We played board games. We watched the World Cup while playing board games, ate really good food, and we got to go over to our intern pastor's house. And he has three cats. Their names are Ellie, Coco, and Nari. And they're genuinely some of the cutest cats I've ever seen, and it's just been so heartwarming just seeing them grow because he actually adopted them because he found them when I think they were like literally just born, and they were thrown away because they had like some health issues. And Ellie she actually keeps on like tearing up right here, so he has to wipe her like tears every like couple of like hours. So yeah, it was just a really blessed day, and I felt so loved. So I'm so thankful for my church friends for organizing that. And also, our church, we've been really getting into pickleball. So we actually played for almost 5 hours on Saturday, and my legs are tired, but I beat all of them because I am just pretty good at racket sports. So yeah, not a flex, but kind of a flex. So yeah, okay, I know this is a long one, and honestly, all of this, the people, the car, the labs, the birthday, pickleball, all of it, it has me thinking about gratitude a lot. And I genuinely did not expect this summer to look like this, right? Like I said, I was bracing for something hard, and instead, I got handed the version of life where I feel surrounded and where I felt belonged. And yeah, I'm so thankful, and I am so thankful to have a God who keeps providing things I didn't ask for and I don't deserve, right? So speaking of God and my faith, I really want to grow closer to Him especially this summer, and that's the goal underneath all of it, right? I want to be more intimate with God, and I want to become more dependent on Him and less in my own head about it. right? My entire life, I've been driven by so much ambition and things that I want to do, but this time I really want to follow what God has in plan for me. And I really do believe that who you surround yourselves shapes you consciously or subconsciously, like one way or the other, it will affect you. And since I'm in a community where I'm surrounded by people, like minded people who want to pursue God, who want to grow in an intimate relationship with Him, I think that now is the perfect time to just seek Him. And I know that God, He has a plan for everything. And I feel like God is telling me, and He intentionally set me up in this group right now so I can grow closer to Him and more dependent on Him right now. And yeah, I'm just so grateful. I just want to keep this feeling of gratitude this entire summer. I'm so grateful for my brothers and sisters in this season and for this summer not being what I thought it was going to be. So, yes. Anyways, that's the last 2 weeks. It's been really busy and I am tired, but the good kind of tired. And I'm full, I'm here, and I'm grateful. And I promise I'll be better about uploading. So, yes, bear with me. And thank you guys. And have a lovely summer to you all. Peace.